Many people get frustrated with local councils, but this one takes the biscuit, or the cake, or whatever it is you're planning to have at a street party, if you were planning to have a street party for the King's coronation. Because according to the Mail Online, some so-called killjoy councils are planning a ban on unauthorised picnics in various parks and on certain streets. Now, I've been tagged on Twitter to give some comment on this. I can do no better, really, than to refer you all to the video that I did way back for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee about a year ago. I went into full detail, albeit only for 5 minutes, because there's not that much detail on what you might need to do for a street party. Now, there are no particular licenses involved. There's no particular license needed so long as you're not making money from selling alcohol and things like that, but no particular license for holding a street party and sharing food and all this sort of thing. If you wanted to restrict the traffic, then you need to apply for a temporary traffic restriction, which if you've got a killjoy council like this that's preventing you from doing so, then that's obviously going to cause some sort of a problem. Now, the government guidance on this is that residents should be able to enjoy street parties and that it shouldn't be necessary to jump through too many hoops to do so, because after all, the entire country is going to be celebrating the King's coronation. So I can do no better, really, than to direct you to the video that I did last year, which I'll link in the description below, because some councils, as it says here, are imposing strict rules on party organisers for streets and even in parks and so on. But let me just say, what kind of a nation are we going to be if our own local authorities are banning the celebration of our new King's coronation? This goes against everything that I know to be British, to be English, or whatever. So there it is. I've linked my video in the description below. You can go and check that out yourself. But as I said, unless you're planning to make money off these things, and certain things to look out for if you're holding a raffle. Let's say some areas want to hold a raffle. From memory, the amount is about £500 to avoid breaching gambling regulations and those sort of things. What you might want to do is look into companies for public liability insurance. And I suspect, not that this is advice, but I suspect that even if some people in certain areas go ahead and hold the street party, regardless of the council saying don't do it, then they come trying to fine and ban whatever people from having done that. I can't really see that getting very far. Not that this is legal advice, you understand. I would say take all precautions to avoid breaking those rules and regulations, but ultimately maybe start some kind of petition or something and put the council to shame if that's your area that's doing that. And if you're if you're a councillor for any of these areas that's planning to ban it, please see some common sense. This is a street party for the King's coronation. As a barrister speaking on behalf of the public who might want to hold a street party in his honour to celebrate this occasion, just have a bit of sense. That's my input for the day. I'll link that video in the description below. I hope you find that useful, and thank you for watching.